the biography of Diego Velázquez. In this video, we will see the biography of Velázquez, the most famous Spanish artist of the Baroque movement in the entire history of art. Diego Rodríguez de Silva y Velázquez. He was born in Seville, Spain, on June 6, 1599. And he died in Madrid, Spain, on August 6, 1660. Painter of painters, according to Manet. Undisputed master of universal art, genius of the Sevillian Baroque, the greatest painter who has ever existed, said Dali. Diego Rodríguez de Silva y Velázquez is perhaps the best Spanish painter in history. His work was widely studied by masters of later times and would influence artists as disparate as the aforementioned Dali or Manet. Attracted by the new tenebrist illumination of Caravaggio, he was one of the style's introducers in Spain, and due to his evident talent he became a court painter to Philip IV in what was the most splendid period of Spanish culture. However, it was not until the 19th century that it reached the status of legend, when the Impressionists made it a benchmark. Since then, Velázquez has been hailed as the best painter in history. From a very young age, Diego Velázquez showed signs of his talent and was able to enter Francisco Pacheco's workshop. Between teacher and disciple, a firm friendship was created based on Velázquez's gratitude and Pacheco's pride. He even offered the hand of his daughter Juana to his outstanding student. Seville soon becomes small for him, and he tries for a position at the court of Madrid, where he knows that the monarch Philip IV, despite his dim light as a statesman, is a great fan of the arts. He does not succeed and returns to Seville, where he begins his first period with a very Venetian Mannerist style, but adopting the chiaroscuro of Caravaggio. It is Baroque realism, which is sweeping at the time, and which the painter handles like no one had done before. On his second trip to Madrid, Velázquez now receives the attention of the Count Duke of Olivares, who recommends him for the next portrait of the king. Felipe IV was so pleased with this work that, as soon as he saw it, he appointed him court painter, moving the artist to the royal palace and being able to travel regularly to Italy. Although more than a court painter, the grown Velázquez wanted to be treated as a cultural advisor. The fact is that since then he enjoyed a fixed salary and access to all the culture of the time. From civilian on foot to an important figure in the palace in a few years. That is why many believe that in addition to his undeniable talent, Velázquez was quite a climber and very close to the king. Many artists had a very bad time at the time, but he knew how to rise and on occasion threw low blows to eliminate all competition. In the end, 2 years before he died, he fulfilled his dream of being noble. After all, despite being perhaps the best in the world at the time, he repudiated manual labor. At that time, he was quite lazy and painted a few pictures a year, leaving many unfinished. With divine brush strokes, Velázquez paints kings, but also buffoons and palace vermin. He paints beautiful Venuses, drunken Bacchus, and also historical paintings, or royal families in ultramodern compositions, with amazing styles. That was all for today's video. Tell us what you thought, and if you liked it, please give us your subscription and your like. This way you support the art community on YouTube. Until the next video, have a nice day.